very happy with what I was doing. It was not my plan, and I wasn't fulfilling my creative needs and all that. And at a certain point, I was just doing it for the motions, hoping that it would get me to the next spot, And I realized during that time period that the only way to get to the next spot was to just quit everything and transition. It's like, if I'm just gonna be somebody's employee, I'm never gonna be able to make my own content, right? And thankfully, through Twitch as a live streamer, I got that opportunity, right? I didn't know it at the time. I thought I was just kind of passing the time as well on Twitch, but I really got to fulfill my creative desires and all that when I first started streaming, and I was over the moon because I got to do whatever I wanted. And at the time, like, I didn't think about success or anything like that. It was just doing it for the sake of doing it. And the longer I did it, the more the more I got to be able to continue doing this through my community, like through the power of my community. And I'm at a place right now where, yeah, I literally can do almost whatever I want. Yes, some days are good, some days are bad. But I feel like, hey, what up, Gilfslayer, DJ Spy Guy, Ipudo, BBX too, long time no see, number 32. What would have happened if I quit earlier? I don't think I would have been prepared for this time. Guile, what's up, baby? Thank you, everybody. But I feel like I've entered that phase again where it's like, all right, I think, reached the pinnacle of what I personally can do via Twitch live streaming, and it's all diminishing returns, right? And I don't know if it's because of the landscape of Twitch, it's changing or not, or maybe it's just the world and how streaming is a little bit different than how it used to be. But I've had this pivoting change idea for 2025, 2026, what I'm going to be doing with my career, and I don't want to fall into the same trap. Thanks, Jake, though. I don't want to fall into the same trap that I did when I was working in my traditional job, not traditional job, but in the previous job of film and media. And I got to get back into like just creating content for the love of creating content. And I think some of that gets escaped when you're in the daily grind and you're like, oh my God, I got to make sure the bills are paid and blah, blah, blah. And I think when you stream too much with that mentality, sometimes it takes a toll on your mental, and it affects everything. Like, it affects your health, it affects your body, it affects the quality of life you live around you. And I think we're coming to a place where, I'm able to see the next evolution of myself as a content creator or as a human being, and I'm very excited for that, actually. And to be honest, streaming isn't like 100% a part of that. Streaming is a critical part of this transition into the next phase, of course, because I need to. But at the same time, I think 2025 is going to be really cool. And I mean, I could start doing it now, but there's still a few more things that I want to wrap up as a solo streamer. So of course we're gonna hang 10 until like this last round of trips is over, and then we're gonna really take some time to pivot into a new place. And streaming will be like kind of the milk and butter, but we'll be focusing our attention on the great beyond. I mean, look, let's be realistic here. If you wanna actually blow up and do anything on stream, you got to be part of an esports org. I mean, legacy is legacy, but I think as a 41-year-old Asian American male with no special skills and no special connection, like I didn't take advantage of any special connections or anything. Like, we just boots on the ground. I think we've done very, very good. I think we've done very good. And I want to ride off into the sunset. I want to ride off into the sunset. And, I mean, don't worry. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here for a long time. I'm going to be here for a long time. But I don't think it's going to be just exclusive